Hello, I wasn't going to do anything today. It's getting a bit late. Pulled a muscle around my spine, I think. I can't breathe today. So I'm just going to have a quick buzz through. I just want to show you this Trump speech, because if you haven't heard this and you want to know why he got elected and what he's doing, taking down the swamp, you have a listen to this, because this is pucker.
Our movement is about replacing a failed and corrupt political establishment with a new government controlled by you, the American people. The Washington establishment and the financial and media corporations that fund it exist for only one reason: to protect and enrich itself. The establishment has trillions of dollars at stake in this election. For those who control the levers of power in Washington, and for the global special interest, they partner with these people that don't have your good in mind. Our campaign represents a true existential threat like they haven't seen before. This is not simply another four-year election. This is a crossroads in the history of our civilization that will determine whether or not we, the people, reclaim control over our government. The political establishment that is trying to stop us is the same group responsible for our disastrous trade deals, massive illegal immigration, and economic and foreign policies that have bled our country dry. The political establishment has brought about the destruction of our factories and our jobs as they flee to Mexico, China, and other countries all around the world. It's a global power structure that is responsible for the economic decisions that have robbed our working class, stripped our country of its wealth, and put that money into the pockets of a handful of large corporations and political entities. This is a struggle for the survival of our nation, and this will be our last chance to save it. This election will determine whether we're a free nation or whether we have only the illusion of democracy, but are in fact controlled by a small handful of global special interests rigging the system, and our system is rigged. This is reality. You know it, they know it, I know it, and pretty much the whole world knows it. The Clinton machine is at the center of this power surge. We've seen this firsthand in the WikiLeaks documents, in which Hillary Clinton meets in secret with international banks to plot the destruction of U.S. sovereignty in order to enrich these global financial powers, her special interest friends, and her donors. Honestly, she should be locked up. The most powerful weapon deployed by the Clintons is the corporate media, the press. Let's be clear on one thing. The corporate media in our country is no longer involved in journalism. They're a political special interest, no different than any lobbyist or other financial entity with a total political agenda, and the agenda is not for you, it's for themselves. Anyone who challenges their control is deemed a sexist, a racist, a xenophobe. They will lie, and then again, they will do worse than that. They will do whatever's necessary. The Clintons are criminals, remember that. This is well documented, and the establishment that protects them has engaged in a massive cover-up of widespread criminal activity at the State Department and the Clinton Foundation in order to keep the Clintons in power. They knew they would throw every lie they could at me and my family and my loved ones. They knew they would stop at nothing to try to stop me. Nevertheless, I take all of these slings and arrows gladly for you. I take them for our movement so that we can have our country back. I knew this day would arrive. It's only a question of when. And I knew the American people would rise above it and vote for the future they deserve. The only thing that can stop this corrupt machine is you. The only force strong enough to save our country is us. The only people brave enough to vote out this corrupt establishment is you, the American people. Our great civilization has come upon a moment of reckoning. I didn't need to do this, folks, believe me. I built a great company, and I had a wonderful life. I could have enjoyed the fruits and benefit of years of successful business deals and businesses for myself and my family, instead of going through this absolute horror show of lies, deceptions, malicious attacks. Who would have thought? I'm doing it because this country has given me so much, and I feel so strongly that it's my turn to give back to the country that I love. I'm doing this for the people and for the movement, and we will take back this country for you, and we will make America great again.
Yeah, sweet. That is superb. Now, along those lines, I just want to show you this, because when he came and did his inauguration speech, he had all the military standing behind him. Now, this is only about a minute long or something like that. I don't think this normally happens. Listen.
Are now joined in a great national effort to rebuild our country and restore its promise for all of our people. Together, we will determine the course of America and the world for many, many years to come. We will face challenges. We will confront hardships, but we will get the job done. Every 4 years, we gather on these steps to carry out the orderly and peaceful transfer of power. And we are grateful to President Obama and First Lady Michelle Obama for their gracious aid throughout this transition. They have been magnificent. Thank you.
Lizard.
Today's ceremony, however, has very special meaning, because today we are not merely transferring power from one administration to another or from one party to another, but we are transferring power from Washington, D.C. and giving it back to you, the people. For too long, a small group in our nation's capital has reaped the rewards of government while the people have borne the cost. Washington flourished, but the people did not share in its wealth. Politicians...
There you go, you don't need to hear any more of that. Some of you probably turned off already anyway. But, there you go. So basically there, all the troops come and stood behind him, and he was delivering a message there saying, this is what's going on. Obviously he thanked Barack Hussein Obama there, but I don't think any of them knew he was taking them all down at that time. So, as usual, he was playing his part, wasn't he? So, yeah, that's a brilliant start. If anyone's still watching, I'm just going to have a little flick about, because I haven't really done anything today apart from retweeting and a few other bits. Hunter Biden on his back, this is one of the photos that's come out. He's got a tattoo of the Finger Lakes on there, and one of the falls is called Lucifer Falls. Apparently there's submarine bases and all sorts of tunnels under that. That's all very strange, isn't it? Holy shit, this is Joe Biden departing for Florida. Well, that looks like that's Natalie Biden with him. Now, Natalie Biden is the one that Hunter Biden was meant to be messing about with incestually. It's a bit extended here, because I had to find this first because I kept missing it. These people are sick, yeah, we know that. Now, this is Biden kissing his granddaughter. That's a bit strange, isn't it, really? Now, one of the Anons has posted this picture today. That's Natalie. I will not answer any questions about who I am or how I got this. I simply can't. The stakes are too high. It's coming this Friday. The fucking political apocalypse of all times. There are deals being made at this very moment that will topple world governments. The information has changed hands. It is literally and unironically over. Friday. Screen cap this. Yeah, that's Natalie. So sad what they've done to her. That Biden family is fucking just an incestual mob. I mean, look, there's... I don't know. I think that's a bit strange. Some people might think that's fucking normal. But there we go. Let's get rid of that. Right, what else is going on Twitter? I'm Steve Bannon. Got to listen to this.
100%. 1,000%. Every transaction they ever did over all those years is tracked by the SWIFT system.
Absolutely.
This is how we have the Chinese gripped, right? We got them gripped. They're trying to get off the SWIFT system. The power of the SWIFT system is we can see every money transfer globally. All you Tea Party guys sitting there, oh, well, you're not. When you get to a certain level politically exposed, they can see everything that you do at every second of the day. There's no doubt that they knew about this, that the Treasury Department knew about this, the Treasury Department intelligence agencies knew about this. Remember, Treasury Department's got a huge intel operation, right?
It's a huge part of the intelligence we collect. I mean, it related to China, related to terrorism, related to everything.
How did this not get up in some sort of report to Obama or somebody?
Okay,
how did this not happen?
There's no question that it not only was it collected, but people wrote reports on it. Now, who sat on those reports? Who crushed those reports? Who decided not to take action on those reports? Those are the questions at hand. But it didn't just sit in a database.
What did it do?
Well, analysts wrote reports on it. They surfaced it. The system worked.
Comey, Clapper, Brennan, Hayden, that whole crowd?
All of them would have known.
And Ray. And Haspel.
Absolutely.
All got to go. Heads on pikes.
It's all coming.
And I personally like some of those people, but hey, it's not about personality. Gotta go. Head on a pike. Do it now.
Right, there's loads of shit going down. Just got to check that. Yes, I am recording. I'd have hated to get to the end. That's Donald Trump called Nigel Farage up on stage there, and Farage did a little speech. That'll get the Liberals going. That one, definitely. Well, what else? There's been a string of terror attacks in Nice in France. Terrorists behead several people, killing 3 injuries, and others shouting Allah Akbar at the time of the attack. We all know there's meant to be a lot of false flags coming. We don't know what's going to happen with this. I actually think it's going to play out exactly as it is in the drops. Maybe before, but on 11-3, Trump is going to win the election in a landslide, and then they're going to go all out at it. And it's, whether they make these arrests before or after for those 10 days or what, but get some food in. It's not going to affect us as much over here, obviously, but there you go. Jack Dorsey, he's the CEO of Twitter. Mark Zuckerberg and Sundar Pichai were all testifying yesterday in front of a hearing and stuff about this global censorship, and they fucking embarrassed themselves, really. What's this? This is Joe Biden. This is Eric Trump shouting him down there. You can have a look.
In the Ukraine.
You don't need to listen to that. There's hardly anyone that there's. This is Kamala Harris. That's how many people you're seeing turn up at the Harris Biden rallies. There's no one there. Why isn't Biden corruption trending #1 on Twitter? The biggest world story and it's nowhere to be found. There is no trend, only negative stories that Twitter wants to put up. Disgraceful. Section 230. Is he going to repeal it? Is he going to let Twitter censor more? Use the EBS, emergency broadcast system? We don't know. We're watching all things. Blah blah blah. You can pause this at any time if you want. This is Greg Gutfeld. He's brilliant. Here's SSG Payne. Look at this old dish. Wonderful.
One heck of a job. I love you, and I think you're doing one heck of a job.
Who are you voting for next Tuesday?
Guess who?
I think I know who. How are you going to vote?
How am I going to vote? What do you mean, how?
Well, are you sending in a ballot?
Oh, no, I'm going to go in on a motorcycle, and I'm going to have a good time, and I'm going to go in and say, hi, girls, here I am. Get me in that vote, that booth, and then I'm going to do my thing.
God bless you. You know what? You made America great.
Yeah. She's 101, that old girl. Absolute amazing. Here's Nancy Pelosi. This is who you want to vote for.
It's only able to be seen in Messenger. This shit needs to be seen all over Facebook. Blow that picture up.
I'm sorry, to do what? I'm sorry, I'm not understanding. What did you do? Oh, you're talking about Joe Scarborough? You're asking me about the appropriateness of the actions of this President of the United States? Like a child who comes in with mud on their pants or something. He comes in with doggy do on his shoes. What is this, a word somebody used to me? They said you would understand it better if you knew what a confabulator is. Confabulator?
She's fucking off her nut, isn't she?
Alright, guys.
No. Oh, that. No, don't. Right. What else? Tucker. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's about those Biden documents. See.
Hi, who is this?
It's Alex.
Oh, hi, Alex. Really concerned, Alex. The Hunter Biden story in America, the photographs, all linked with Barack Obama's daughter. I'm not seeing anything on the BBC.
No, I'm not, because I've not heard about it.
You've not heard about the Hunter Biden tapes, and that are thoroughly out there. No.
There's no wire copy. If I've done the Hunter Biden, I can't see anything on any agencies.
You've seen nothing about the Hunter Biden sex tapes with the children in China, his audio recordings of selling America out, selling his father out.
No, who am I speaking to?
My name's Louise Collins. I'm an independent journalist, and I am stunned. I am stunned.
I can't have this conversation. I'm sorry.
Why is that?
There you go. That's someone phoning the BBC up. Now, is it any wonder the people over here ain't got a fucking clue what's going on in the world? That's brilliant. That is. This is. Do you see any of this on the news? This is after those riots. They're just looting the shit out of everywhere. You know, a black guy. I think a black guy was chasing the police with a knife, and they shot him. So they've gone out rioting again. That's that old girl again. That's Jack Dorsey. Look at that.
Zuckerberg and Dorsey, who censored the New York Post stories or throttled them back. Do either one of you have any evidence that the New York Post story is part of Russian disinformation, or that those emails aren't authentic? Do any of you have any information whatsoever they're not authentic, or that they are Russian disinformation? Mr. Dorsey,
We don't.
you have no. So why would you censor it? Why did you prevent that from being disseminated on your platform that is supposed to be for the free expression of ideas, and particularly true ideas? Okay, for both Mr. Zuckerberg and
So he doesn't look too healthy there, does he? He's shit under in a questioning situation like he was yesterday, but he just looks like shit. Look at the state of him. Anyway, and Zuckerberg as well yesterday, Fuckerberg, whatever you want to call him. I've never seen a person look more like an android, robot. He's very strange. That's Rudy giving it the big one. This guy has... Never forget this moment. That's a great moment there. Putin pulling a bummer's tie, weasel. We don't know who's at the moment. The Senate committee has successfully verified all evidence from Hunter Biden's ex-business partner Tony Bobulinski. This means presidential candidate Joe Biden is officially a traitor by the local definition. It is no longer if he will be arrested and prosecuted to the fullest extent. It is when. Kaboom! And there's booms going on all over the place at the moment. What's this? This is Greg Gutfeld. This is sweet.
This claim that the Wall Street Journal debunked this story has been debunked, Juan. First of all. Second of all, I don't think you even read the Wall Street Journal article, because if you read the article, they did not debunk this. They actually helped substantiate what they saw. I'd like Peter Ducey to ask Joe Biden this question for the next week. We'll see if they can do this. Excuse me, Juan. Let me just give Peter some advice. Ask the Vice President, hey, Mr. Vice President, you ever met Tony? Let's see if he can answer that question, because that would settle a lot of things. You bring up credibility. Let's bring it up. Who do you believe? Do you believe the naval officer that held a high security clearance, that commanded a nuclear submarine, that has emails and documentation and voice recordings, who went to the FBI under penalty of perjury and said his story? Or do you believe the political family with a history of plagiarism and shady deal-making, who's hidden and ran for the hills since this broke, and 3 of their business partners are in prison? The deal is very simple. They cooked it up in 2015 while Joe was VP. The Chinese communists sent $10 million to the Biden family. $5 million of it was an interest-free loan. The other $5 million went to the holding company, where Jim Biden, the bro, held back 10 for the big guy. So then Tony meets with the VP twice on this, and then when Tony wants to put in good corporate governance, Joe Biden says no. They cut Tony out of the deal, and then they smear him as a Russian agent when he goes to the FBI. But the best part of the story is this. The communist Chinese guy who they were doing the deal with, he was under FBI surveillance because he was a spy. And then when he get popped by the SDNY for bribery, Hunter Biden represents him for $1 million fee. And now he's serving 3 years in jail. So the Biden family was doing business with Chinese communist spies who were under FBI surveillance. Boom. How's that for a boom? That's a boom.
That's a boom.
That's a boom. All right, it's loads of stuff going on. If you're just sitting at home watching the BBC, you won't get any of this. This is GN News. This is GN News. This is David and Samantha Cameron implicated. This G News is where all these hard drive information is being pumped out on the hour, every hour. There's new information coming on. This is all about David Cameron.
英国的前首相叫什么？卡梅隆，是不是？他就退了吗？你以为英国就没有亨特拜登吗？亨特拜登跟卡梅隆的这个他的这个就中共跟卡梅隆之间的这种勾兑，那比亨特拜登要强到哪里去了？大到哪里？一年几千万美金，都是通过东欧的基金，乌克兰，其妻子卡梅隆叫萨曼莎，是吧？他的岳母，他的弟弟都学中文的，均都在中共做生意，这些未来都会公布跟中共的勾兑。现在的首相咱们先保密先不说，这就是为什么病毒来源真相一个个全部闭嘴，为什么科学界都那个，这就是为什么这些很多国家都在学 CCP， 修改宪法，搞终身制，就是要让奴隶全球化，奴隶全球化CCP
全球一体化就是奴隶全球化，然后现在位的这些人最后一统江山。英国
No, they fucking cannot. Truth is coming out. Justice is coming, and you're going to find out who around the world is owned by the CCP. Oh, a little swearing alert.
So the left.
I should do that anyway, but if no one's seen Tina Forte, have a little listen to her. She's quality.
So the left is at it again. Burn, loot, riot. It's all you know how to do. It's all you know how to do is create fucking chaos. It's all you know how to fucking do. When things don't go your way, it's COVID. It's Russia. It's rioting. It's burning. It's looting. Get the fuck over it. Everybody wake the fuck up. Get out of your fucking houses. Go vote. If there's a rally, go rally. Go rally with your American flag, okay? Because these are the motherfuckers on the left. They burn flags. We don't burn flags. We have people that fought and died for this country and still fight for this country. We got our police that need our backing because we got motherfuckers in New York like Dick Blasio and that commie cunt nipple ring wearing fucking Cuomo who don't do shit for us. They just want tyranny. They just want anarchy. That's all they're about. Go out and vote. Don't forget your little fucking racists. And as for the riots, fuck you! Because we're going to vote you all out. Trump 2020, motherfucker. Fuck out of here.
That was Tina. Right, what we got on this? More stuff here. Before Anons. After Anons. Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. I'm going to go down. Look at that Fuckerberg. He does look like a robot. He looks more human there than he did yesterday, but what is sitting? Some people think that's Lady Gaga with Hunter Biden there, but we don't know. We'll wait and see. She's certainly very close to the Biden family. They all are. They're all Chinese operatives. Right, now, someone's gone round the test centres in the UK, and they'd started a new hashtag as well, so you've got to have a listen to this. Yeah, film your test centre, where are all the sick people? Now, don't forget, in this country, we are under alert. Wear your mask, social distance. Thousands and thousands and thousands of new cases every day. Really?
Governments are obtaining thousands of positive tests per day. No queues of people. Looks like I'm going to be approached. Sorry, say that again.
To film.
I'm not allowed to film.
Not allowed to film.
Where's
New testing site in the virus hotspot that is Redbridge. Activity minimal, I'd say.
University of Greenwich Medway campus, a grand total of nobody sitting there doing nothing whatsoever.
Another empty COVID-19 testing facility. A school in Hastings. Let's see if we can ask some questions. Hi there, are you willing to answer some questions? Why would you not want me recording? Well, you mean the empty test site? This is the third one I've been to in 24 hours. You're all empty. But let's go up to the queue. Fuck you. Look, there's nobody here. Where are all the sick people?
Here in Bedford, and we're going to go and ask them a couple of questions. Well, there's no one here, as you can see.
You recording?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you not record me?
Is it a top secret government institute? Is that
So you can't tell us how many people you've got coming in every day?
It's empty. We've been here twice on 2 different occasions. There's not a single patient. Why is that?
We did get patients.
When? When?
How many?
Are we just turning up at the wrong time?
3 days running, absolutely dead.
I've been sat here for 15 minutes. Not a single car has come in. Not a single car has gone out.
Test centre in Leeds. No one here. More staff than people. Lunchtime on a Friday.
As you can see, it's jam-packed. My God, it's overwhelmed. Saturday afternoon.
This is midday on a Saturday, and once again we are empty. There is not a single person here. So get on that hashtag. Hashtag film your test centre. And hashtag where are all the sick people. And we'll keep this momentum going. This is amazing. You guys are doing great. There's going to be a lot more to come from us, so stay tuned.
absolutely brilliant. See, you got people, if you sit there and watch BBC, ITV, Sky News, you won't get any of this. But this is just like a normal day on Twitter. This Bannon again is, this is, I don't know, some of you might go, oh, that's normal. But
I miss kissing babies during the pandemic. I can't do it, but look at that little bundle right there. Brand new. It's got the new baby smell. I miss kissing babies during the pandemic.
I bet you fucking do. Right. 85 miles worth, both directions, Seaford to Montauk, New York. There were 9,604 cars, plus many supporters. This Trump train is massive, I'm telling you. The support for Trump is phenomenal out there. And if you haven't, you've only got to Google boat parades, car parades, all this sort of stuff. This is the difference between a Trump rally and a fucking Biden rally. Watch this. Trump's at the top. You get the idea. There's loads of it going on. I'm just going to keep going down here. There's Lude again, banging out some stuff. There's the testimony. This is my page, so this is just all the stuff I'm retweeting. Fucking Biden, is there? Listen to the crowd noise there. Now you can hear it. Now the Trump and the helicopter and the crowd noise. Fucking no one there. Because they know the people are awake. That's that. I want to keep going down because I just want to show you Cowboys for Trump. He's talking about the wall. There. That was yesterday. I want to show you this black fella who's he's just really, really sweet. Apparently Biden's got the big guy on his and this is what they've been talking about, isn't it? Where's this? Oh, that was a really sweet old boy. I'm sure I retweeted it. You don't want to watch that. That's warning. Just look away if you. This is. I found some. This human trafficking and all that. They're digging this ice around this. Fucking hell. Caught these human traffickers. Look at that, look. I'm sorry about that. Can't show you that. These fucking sick fucks. Oh, this is for single mask wearers.
If you're a single man right now and you want to have sex ever again, I've got a piece of advice for you. Take your mask off because you look like a fucking dick.
Well, there you go. She said that. It's not me. I want to. Where's that little old boy? It's so. Fucking wanker Piers Morgan. Right, let's just go down there. Because there was loads of people posting that. Let's see if I can find it. Because I want to finish on that because it was brilliant. Sorry about this. You can shall I put some music on for you or something? Fuck's sake. There he is. He's brilliant.
Donald J. Don Trump.
Barry, who you voting for?
Donald J. Don Trump. The Don.
Why?
Because he's the best president since sliced bread.
That is funny.
The man do what he say he's gonna do. I never did it yet in my life. Everything the man say he's gonna do, he do it. Then his sister, his family trying to put him down. She don't even know what a great man this man she have in her own damn family. He's sick. This girl, you could see she get paid to talk garbage. The man is a genius.
What about
the man could fix numbers and it's all the bottom line is the account receivable and accounts payable. The books, man.
What about Biden?
Biden, that criminal, 47 years, he didn't do nothing for the black man. More to make a crime bill and he brag about it, and then he come and try not even apologizing. He's a crazy kid. He didn't done for America 47 years, now we find out it's all been still for China. 47 years in the place, and he want to do everything now that the man come and say he's going to do it. Plus, everything he says doing now what the president is doing. He's blaming the president for the virus. How can you blame the president? Nobody knew at the time. And the man moved so fast that he could have therapeutic and different jobs for treatment. Now, if you get tested in time, your life can be saved. Nobody knew. And they come, virus, corona, like the president brought it here. I can't believe these sick people. That's what they're trying to debate on. The communists never will work. And I'm watching the American people because I could tell you one thing. I'm going to stand back and watch because they ain't going to take away the people's Second Amendment. I don't got any, so I'm not worried. But I know it's America. You can't touch that. And that's what all they want to do, take away the amendment.
So you're telling people to vote for Trump, right?
They have to. If they do not vote for Trump, it's finished, brother. God is in the midst. He's sealed and covered by the blood. They can't touch him. God sent him the right time. Believe me, I'm here 47 years, and this is the best. The best. He's the greatest thing since sliced bread. Sliced bread.
That is quality. Right, I was going to do some other bits, but I've rattled on a bit today. How long's that? That's 37 minutes. Right, okay. Yeah, I didn't really have anything planned today, so I was just going to bash out that. So, there you go. Love and light. Hope you like that one. I might be back tomorrow. I am on holiday this week. After all. Peace. A typical day on Twitter feed.